When he said to Adam and Eve, when he says be fruitful and go multiply, what he was saying was that you, being believers, following me, following the true God, the one and only true God, go and have children, and that you would teach them who I am. You would teach them about me, that they would learn and grow in the things of the kingdom of God, so that the kingdom of God will be populated and propagated properly. And I just want to thank you all for doing that, because we're running out of room next door. I want to thank you for that. That's a good thing, right? So that's the purpose. That's the spiritual aspect of sexuality. Number one, the inauguration through the sex. But number two, also that we would have and raise godly children. Godly children. This reminds me of Mason's exhortation a couple of weeks ago when he spoke about the china cabinet and the junk drawer. That was really good. And how we place valuables in the china cabinet to be protected and displayed for people to see because of its value and because of its worth, but we place our non-valuables in the junk drawer, and all of the stuff that's not worth much is out of sight. You and I this morning, we have put sexuality and sexual purity in the junk drawer. We've diminished its value because it's no longer important to us. God has called us to take sexual purity and sexual morality and put it in the china cabinet. Now, you may look different and people may laugh at you and you may feel different and they may think that you are crazy, but the things that are important to God ought to be the things that are important to us. You and I want the pleasure of sex without committing to the covenant or the agreement of marriage. You see, that agreement, that whole aspect of sex is God's perfect design. He created it to be that way, but he created it to be that way within the framework. What's the framework? The framework is marriage. But in today's society, nobody wants to get married. Everybody wants to have the benefits of the sexual intercourse, but no one wants to get married in order to get it. You see, sex is the benefit we get to participate in as a result of the agreement, the marriage agreement or the marriage contract. You don't get the benefit without first signing the contract. It's just like on your job. On your job, they have offered you lots of benefits. When you became employed at your company, they offered you benefits. They gave you medical, they gave you dental, they gave you certain number of days of PTO, they gave you vision, they gave you 401k, etc., etc., etc. And all of these are great benefits. A lot of you enjoy the benefits that you get. As a matter of fact, a lot of people choose their jobs based on the wealth of the benefits that the company gives. But imagine how it would look if you walked into your company or any company and demanded those benefits without first signing the contract that you're working for that company. They would look at you and think that you are crazy. Imagine walking into a company and saying, I want your medical, dental, and your 401k. Are you an employee here? No, I'm sorry. That's only given to employees. And it's the same way with sex. If there's no contract, there's no benefits. Hello, somebody. If there is no contract, there is no benefits. There's a new saying that they have now, and it's called friends with benefits, right? Well, in God's eye, there are no friends with benefits. You can have friends or you can have benefits through marriage, but you can't have friends with benefits. And brothers and sisters, this morning, it is no different when it comes to sex. It is a benefit that comes within the committed contract of marriage. God says that sex is an act that is only for those who are married, and to perform the act of sex outside of marriage is a sin.